Have you ever been wanting to eat lunch and was thinking, oh, I just want, an extra side of a bullet sandwich? Well, this disgusting shooter opened fire on Miami Beach tourist, killed him, and danced over the body, right? And there's like a video of him basically dancing over, which we're going to check out right now. And this is like really sad to see. And we're going to also continue in this story too, as well. But let's play the video. Okay, so a young father was horrifically killed while eating at a Miami Beach restaurant with his family. Okay. So this individual in the video, who's just like kind of like moving like side by side, he was shot by a Georgia man, which we'll get into again in the story. But it's pretty disturbing to see someone do this right after murdering someone. Like, is pretty bad. So this individual is Tamarius David, 22, of Norcross, Georgia, and he allegedly shot Dustin Wakefield, 21, at close range. And apparently they also ended up hitting another person, like one of the bullets actually ended up hitting another person. That person's fine. So Wakefield was killed while attempting to protect his 1 year old son after David reportedly pointed a gun at him, saying, "It's time to die." So David allegedly confessed, telling authorities he was high on mushrooms, which made him feel empowered, police said. But the thing that I don't understand, right? Like, this doesn't justify this, right? Like, so what, you're trying to say, like, mushrooms empowered you to just go and randomly kill someone? Like, no one in their right mind, on or off drugs, thinks that's a good idea, period. Right? Like, that is something so out there that there had to be something inside you already that was wanting to do that. Right? Like, there's something inside him, if, apparently, because, allegedly, right, that you wanted to do this beforehand. Okay, but yeah, so let's get into the story. So a Georgia man randomly shot and killed a tourist dining outside with his family in Miami Beach and then danced over the body. Cops and a witness at the disturbing scene said. So Tamarius David, 22, of Norcross, Georgia, allegedly opened fire on Dustin Wakefield, 21, from close range as he was eating in the outdoor section of La Cerveceria de Barrio on Miami Beach's famous Ocean Drive on Tuesday night, CBS Miami reported. So after the shooting, he was dancing on top of the guy, a witness who didn't want to be identified told the news station. Wakefield, who was on vacation from Castle Rock, Colorado, attempted to protect his 1 year old son before he was shot multiple times, his family told the Miami Herald. This guy came in with a gun waving it, saying, "It's time to die." He pointed the gun at his son, and Dustin said he's only a boy. His uncle, Mike Wakefield, told the newspaper. Dustin stood up between the gunman and the baby, and he shot him. He shot him multiple times on the ground. Like, that's even more disturbing if that's actually true. Like, you purposely went out of your way to aim your gun at a 1 year old? Like, that is just disgusting, right? Like, and then also, obviously, killing the father is disgusting as well. So the gunfire also struck another customer who suffered non-life-threatening injuries, police said. So authorities have not released the identity of the second victim, and police responded to 911 calls about the shooter and found David trying to open the locked door while holding a firearm, CBS Miami reported. Footage showed David in an alleyway next to the scene yelling, "I did it, I did it." A disgusting situation because it's like, issue. This could potentially bring a drug issue. This could potentially bring in, a drug slash gun issue. This could potentially be, a potentially crime issue in the sense that potentially this person had previous issues with crimes. Maybe he was someone who wasn't actually allowed to even have a gun. Maybe this gun was illegal. Who knows, right? As time goes on, people are going to understand a little bit more about the situation. But at the same time, there's no justification that could ever be made to shooting and killing an individual randomly like this, right? Like, you can't blame the mushrooms. Like, you grabbed a gun, felt empowered, possibly due to the mushrooms, but felt empowered, you walked into a public area, and you pointed and shot your firearm, right? Those are all actions that this specific individual did, allegedly, that caused the death of another human being, right? So that's something to really understand is like, no matter which way someone is going to look at this, the fact of the matter is, this human being took certain actions that led, allegedly, to the death of another human being, and potentially would have led to the death of a 1-year-old child, right? So it's just something to really think about. But to spin this off in a more financial aspect, because we talk about finances, for the family, obviously this is super bad, all that kind of stuff, right? Hopefully the father had life insurance, because if the father did have life insurance, then they could use that life insurance to basically take care of the kid, right? Like his family members could end up using the life insurance to take care of the kid, because that kid, which is sad, but luckily the kid is only 1 year old, so hopefully we'll never remember this crazy, disgusting act. But potentially, if the father did have life insurance in place, the child could at least be protected and taken care of by some other family member, possibly by the mother, who knows the whole family situation, to where the kid is not, harmed by this for the rest of their life. I mean, they're still going to be affected by it, but this is the thing. If you have life insurance in place, it could help ease an already disturbing situation, right? And it doesn't necessarily have to be something like as crazy as this, like as a murder, allegedly. It could be something like you have a family member that ended up getting into a car accident that passes away, right? It could potentially be, someone dying from cancer, and like one of your parents dying from cancer, and like you were the breadwinner, right? Having life insurance in place can help ease the tension of that, ease the situation of that, so that it's not as bad as it could